Most reviews on Joseph's Well tell you what it's supposed to do. I wanted to know what it actually does, so I put it through the matrix, broke down the mechanism, checked the components, and looked at what is actually happening in real-world application. This is the review matrix. Here's what I found. Here's what's actually going on with the water security anxiety. Most people dealing with it aren't failing because they haven't tried to prepare. They're failing because the things they've tried, storage barrels, rain catches, municipal dependence, only address the symptom, short-term supply, not the root problem, systemic fragility. That quiet 2 a.m. frustration of buying more supplies and still feeling like you're one grid failure away from hitting a wall, that's the gap the Joseph's Well system is designed to fill. When I broke down how Joseph's Well actually works, it targets atmospheric moisture extraction directly, not just storage. That's the distinction that matters. Most survivalist approaches work at the buffer level, how much you have on hand, which is why you hit a ceiling the moment your reserve runs dry. This goes a layer deeper, regeneration. It converts ambient humidity into potable water, more targeted, less reliance on external supply chains. Running through the key components, the condensation array, this is the one that stood out most because it directly addresses the energy-to-output ratio that usually kills DIY atmospheric projects. The filtration loop, a component I hadn't seen formulated this way in this category before. It creates a closed-circuit purity standard that exceeds simple gravity-fed filters. The solid-state configuration, easy to overlook, but it's what makes the other two actually compound instead of canceling each other out by drawing too much power. Based on the breakdown and what consistent users are reporting, early on, usually within the first 7 to 10 days, most people notice the early observable signal, the system hitting consistent output baselines even in lower humidity environments. That builds into a mid-term shift in daily routine, where you stop tracking your water levels entirely. Longer term, you get the deeper change the ICP secretly wants, the psychological realization that your water security is no longer contingent on the grid. It's not a straight line, it's a clear direction. That's what the pattern shows. The protocol is simple. Source the specified materials, follow the assembly schematic, and calibrate the intake flow. It fits into a weekend DIY routine without friction. The timeline for meaningful, reliable results is usually 2 to 3 weeks. The first week is laying the foundation for the seal. The compounding efficiency kicks in after that. One variable I always factor in is the refund policy. Joseph's Well comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee. I treat that as a confidence metric. Companies don't offer real return windows on technical schematics they know underdeliver. It also means if the specific humidity levels in your region don't support the output you need, you're not absorbing the full risk. That's a relevant input. If the mechanism checks out for your specific environment and the problem I described is where you actually are, the link to the official page is in the description. Direct link, no resellers, no markup. Go through it, cross-check what I've covered, and run your own matrix. You've got everything you need to decide. That's the full matrix on Joseph's Well. Mechanism checked, features broken down, risk assessed. The call is yours.